Hello everybody. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back to more Shantae Pirate. Thanks, headphones. Thanks, headphones. I greatly appreciate you doing that. Stupid things. More things change, the more they stay the same. Hello Isabel, I'm doing alright. Hello Sean. Yes, he was very angry that Collingwood lost. So, we're just going to continue on. With the challenge. It's hot. I'm ready! That's certainly a line I haven't heard before. Oh, Jesus. So a member of the crew decided to be a chump yesterday and said Alexa keeps surviving and releases when the release. Yeah, I will say that. And this is the biggest reason why a lot of people say Mercedes' fans are bad. Because, again, oh jeez. Mercedes has, in my opinion, I think she doesn't own those fans who say bullshit like that. And besides, I'm pretty sure Mercedes would have been upset if Alexa got fired. It kind of surprises me that they still hate Alexa, which you'd think they would have moved on by now. But again, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Like, even though Rhea doesn't feud with Liv Morgan anymore, the Liv Morgan fans still have to be dicks to Rhea and her fans by constantly laughing at her, so laughing at Rhea and complain about Rhea even when they're not even feuding anymore, so I guess that shouldn't really surprise me. And now we go around to the mummy sketches. listen, I'm starting to wonder if Triple H even cares about his talent these days, because... And I know people are gonna say, oh, TKO are overruling him or whatever. Yeah, I agree. I do agree with that as well, but I'm just saying, like, like, I know people are just gonna say, oh, it's TKO's fault, they probably overrule him. Like, to be honest, I don't want to hear any excuses. I really do not care who's overruling who, or Triple H shouldn't be blamed because he wasn't the one that made the decision or whatever. Like, I do not want to hear any lame excuses. Rather, if it's TKO making the decisions, or if it's Triple H making the decisions, it's still shitty to release your wrestlers. It's still shitty to release wrestlers. It doesn't matter who's the one making the decisions. It doesn't matter who's overruling who. You can't just be all like, oh, well, yeah, it sucks that these people are getting released, but you can't blame it on Triple H. It's TKO. Like, it shouldn't matter. It really should not matter. Like, I'm getting so tired of all the ridiculous bullshit that I hear all the freaking time. Like, just own up. Just own up to it, seriously. Did any, like, no one blamed, like, whenever Vince released people, it was always Vince's fault. It was always Vince's fault when talent got fired working under him, right? So why is it different now? Because Triple H is in charge? I just find it so stupid that ever since Triple H has taken over, people always try to find ways to defend Triple H and try to claim, oh, it's not him! It is him. He's the one that... He is in the same position that Vince is in. He's in the same chair that Vince is in. So it is Triple H. He is the one that's making these decisions. He's in the same chair as Vince. People just... are just too darn afraid to criticize Triple H. Oh my god, seriously. Like, we criticized him for the Travis Scott fiasco and the WrestleMania build-up, but we can't criticize him that he's letting go of talent now? Oh, but that's TKO! That's TKO, that's not Triple H. He wouldn't release talent. And yet, they were the ones that went on public media saying they don't bench talent. Let's not forget, this is the same company that went on public media saying, oh, we don't bench talent. We sign people to use them. We don't bench them. I'm starting to sense a pattern here. That people are just becoming just as drunk, just as foolish, and just as blind. Like, people just really need to open their eyes. Fish, lion, fish. Triple H ain't any better. I just wish people would open their eyes and realize that. They're still having fun in the pool, twitching vinegar. Like, listen, I'm no fan of... I was never a fan of the metaphor, but holy crap. The fact that they just went ahead and released 2 of them as soon as they broke up the group is really, really low on WWE's part. I did see someone blaming Becky for releases. Oh, Becky comes back and starts releasing people. It's not Becky's fault. Like, Becky's not in the booking committee. Becky's not the one that says, right, Hannah, I'm making the decisions on who gets fired. Like, that's just so stupid. It's what I say, Sean. Everyone just wants to point the finger at anyone but Triple H. We point the finger at Triple H for the Travis Scott bullshit and the WrestleMania 41 build, but whenever those whenever the releases, whenever the releases come around, we can't point the finger at Triple H. No, it's not him. He's not the one that's making the releases. It's Becky Lynch. It's John Cena. It's this guy. It's TKO. Everyone else is to be blamed for the releases outside of the guy that actually runs the whole damn company. We should blame and point the finger at everybody else, but not the guy that actually runs the damn product. And that's what I hate about WWE nowadays. Today's fan base are just full of a bunch of moronic, blithering, blind-ass idiots that would just rather blame anyone else but the person in charge. The person that runs the company. Yeah, blame everybody else but the person that's actually running the whole damn place. Seriously, it just pisses me off. To me, the people that are blaming Triple H are the smart people. I have seen some people blame Triple H for the releases, and rightfully so. To me, the people that blame Triple H for the releases are the people that I respect, because they know he's the one that makes the decisions. But the people that don't blame him are just brain dead idiots that just want to blame everybody else, but they're precious Triple H. No, we can't blame it on Triple H. We can't blame it on our savior. We can't blame this on the guy that is saving pro wrestling. We can't blame the guy that brought back CM Punk. Exactly. Triple H and Nick Khan are the ones that make all these decisions. Oh, damn it. I knew I was gonna get... I knew it. Ugh. Well, for those that have never seen what happens when you get caught, that's what happens. That's why I hate stealth levels. That's why I always hate stealth. Feels kind of cheap sometimes. But yet, people want to tell me Triple H was not the one that released Mandy Rose. I really do believe he was. And TKO weren't around then. Okay. So you can't blame TKO for that one. AJ Styles' account got hacked. Imagine hacking AJ Styles. Imagine hacking the phenomenal AJ Styles' account, man. You have no life. Oh god. I almost flat out forgot what I was doing. I almost stupidly got caught. Oh, God's sake. I always forget about that guy. He posted a video on his Instagram saying he had to use his wife's phone. He said someone got his phone or SIM card and hacked his account. I thought it was weird when he said something about Logan Paul. I thought it was weird when I thought it was weird when something about Logan Paul was on his Twitter. I was like, why is he tweeting about Logan Paul? So it's probably a Logan Paul fan that hacked his account then. It was probably a Logan Paul supporter then. Wouldn't surprise me. Like, I literally even saw someone, like, post about how Damian Priest, like he looked like he had this look, like his face was red, like he had, like, this sad look on his face on SmackDown. And I'm just like, yeah, because a few of the people he works for got fired. Yeah, like, people he works for got fired, so of course he's gonna be sad about it. Like, imagine firing people just before you go out to work. Imagine your co-workers getting fired as you're about to go out there and, you know, perform. This is why WWE should not be releasing talent right before an episode of SmackDown, because then people are not gonna watch. People are gonna get so mad that that they released wrestlers right before the show, and they're gonna be like, well, I was gonna watch SmackDown today, but you know, I'm not gonna watch it anymore because this company decided to release some people I like. You know? Yeah, I feel bad for Tatum, man. I feel so bad for her. She lost her friends and her husband. They should have just released her along with them, to be honest. Now they're probably gonna make her go back to doing that creepy character she was doing. The stalker that the creepy stalker character that desperately needs a friend. They'll probably make her do that character again. I need a friend. They'll probably make her do the creepy stalker friend character again. Risky. They'll probably turn Tatum Paxley heel, or they'll probably turn someone else heel. You catch an Evie. I won't work with her, but for you, sure. The noise is why I work alone. And Shantae wonders why Risky doesn't want to be friends with her, because she wouldn't want to deal with Sky and Rotty's nonsense. Okay, that's all done at least. And also, they have enough heals. They've got Julia and Roxanne and even Fatal Influence. So I think they're just fine on heals. They've got, oh god. These flying things don't make it any better. Also, if you think about it, man, releasing Cora could also affect CM Punk since he was her biggest supporter. Personally, it's probably not even gonna bother him. He's probably just gonna... It's probably not even gonna bother him, to be honest. It probably won't bother him all that much. He'll probably just send her a message telling her how to handle it. He'll probably just tell it. He'll just, you know, just send his regards to her and wish her the best. So it's probably not going to affect him at all. I mean, he's also got Roxanne there, so he's got nothing else, so he really doesn't have much to worry about. You want to evolve it into Leafeon? Honestly, at this point, I don't even want to see Chase University make a comeback, because Duke's gone, Riley's gone. I just feel like if they are going to bring it back, it's going to be like... It's just going to be like a new version. Like, it's just going to be a new version with just new people added. And it's just not going to be the same. It's like reviving an old faction, but you put new people in it. It's like the same shit with the Judgment Day, you know? It's the same shit with the Judgment Day. Like when they took out Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest, and then they added Liv Morgan and all them. It's not the same. It's just not the same. Like, the original trio of the Judgment Day was the best version of the Judgment Day. Damien, Finn, and Rhea. And Dom. The original 4 were like the best version of the Judgment Day. But then when you're making changes to the Judgment Day, it just doesn't feel the same anymore. Thea has also moved on. Yeah, and Thea's moved on from Chase U. And that too, and Thea's moved on. So to me, it feels like Shawn Michaels is just reviving it just because he wants to. And it's just not going to be the same. Because the original members aren't going to be there. It's a new and improved Chase U. Oh, there's a hot squid up there. Didn't even realize that. Okay, so we can't get that. And I can't get it anyway because of the whole point of the challenge. Ow. And I guess you could also maybe make that same argument that I just made for the Bloodline. But even then, the original Bloodline still came back anyway. So it's not really like Solo's Bloodline. Oh, great. It's not like Solo's Bloodline was like, you know, permanent. And Roman's Bloodline was dead forever. You know? Great. Aye. Perfect. Yeah, but people said WWE don't release wrestlers when they're injured. Carl Anderson was also released when he was injured, so... So, it kind of makes me surprised that they didn't release Kiana James. But apparently they're high on her, in quotations. They are very high on her, and they can't wait to use her when she comes back, and I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, they'll be high on her for about a month, and then they will move on. They'll give her like a 1 month, and I'm like, yeah, they'll give her like a 1 month push, and then after that, it's back to the drawing board for her. I don't buy that crap. I don't buy that crap. They said they were high on Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, and look what happened to them. Look what happened to them. Never trust a report when they say they're high on someone, because you know it's full of shit. Because the person they're so-called high on just ends up getting released. I mean, you release talented wrestlers like Cora, but keep Nikita and Jada Parker. I've got no words. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. Like, this is what I was telling you before. Like, Triple H should say something. He's the guy upstairs. He's the one in charge. He's probably given the list. He's probably given the list of names that he's releasing. Like, Nick Khan probably makes the list, right? TKO and Nick Khan probably make the list. And then they send the list to Triple H and they're like, do you agree with the people we have on here? Triple H, if Triple H has the power to save people, he should have the ability to say no. No, these are the people I want to keep. These are the people we should be getting rid of. But something tells me he doesn't care. And that's why people make that false claim, and that's why people try to claim, oh, but they probably have more power over Triple H. That's probably why he can't stop it. He can stop it. He's the one that's in charge. He's in Vince's spot. It just feels like they are given the list and they just accept it and they just agree with it without a second thought. So Triple H is just as to blame for these releases. He could have stepped in and said, no, there's a few of these people I like, so we should keep them. I love Dakota Kai. I brought her back. Why would I want to get rid of her? Why would I get rid of her? I brought her back. You know? You would think Triple H would have at least some kind of say in who can stay. But nope. He okays them all. He okayed every single one of them, and he signed off on it. So he's more to blame so he has every right to be blamed for these releases just as much as Nick Khan and TKO do. I'm just more shocked that Triple H okayed Shayna Baszler getting released. Considering how much he bloody loves her. Considering how much he bloody loved that woman in NXT. I gotta play a bit more safely now, because I do not want to die. You gotta remember, Sean, it's not just Cora. Oh shit! It's just not Cora. It's not just Cora they got rid of. They also got rid of Dakota Kai and and Gigi. It's not just her. I just don't know what this company sees in Nikita Lyons. I really don't know. I just do not understand. I just do not understand what they see in Nikita Lyons. What am I missing about Nikita Lyons? What am I missing about her, which is why they keep her? Like, seriously. I just do not get it. Oh, the Squid Baron boss fight might... Oh, the Squid Baron boss fight might be a little bit tricky with 2 hearts. Squid Baron might actually be a little bit tricky since we've only got 2 hearts. So, we'll see how this goes. Squid Baron 2.0. I don't understand what they see in Zoe Stark either. I don't understand what they see in Zoe Stark either. Oh my god. Thanks, hit detection. Oh, wow. Damn. Alright. I got squashed. I got squashed and alright. Congratulations, Squid Baron. You alright. I did say he might be a bit more harder now since I've only got 2 hits. Well, 8 hits, I should say. Ugh. And that hit detection at one point screwed me over, so... Wow. Just like the edge of Shantae's tail just touched. Great. Oh my god. When he jumps, just don't try to attack him. Maybe... Oh! Holy God, I'm playing with fire here. Got him. There we go. Just got a little bit unlucky in that first one. Shotzi, Cora, and many others fumbled. Yeah, there was... Yeah. You know, people like to say Tony Khan fumbled, but Hunter definitely fumbled on this occasion. And if you are a true fan of any of those wrestlers that got released, no matter what company they sign to, you should be supportive. You should always be supportive of no matter what company they go to. But we all know what today's wrestling fans are like. Once wrestlers leave their precious promotion that they watch, they no longer care. Thanks to that, stupid green thing. We all know what today's wrestling community is like. Most fans say Cora is going to TNA. Honestly, you're gonna disagree with me on this, but I kind of want her in AEW. You're gonna disagree, I know, but I kind of want to see her in AEW. Alright, I can't break that block. I need to rush. I think Dakota Kai will probably go to AEW. I think she's definitely destined for AEW. I could be wrong, but, you know, I think that could be where she will go. Because I think I remember Dakota said she was about to sign with AEW before Triple H called her. I remember her saying that. I remember her saying she was planning to go to AEW before Triple H called her to come back in 2022. So who knows? Maybe she still plans to go back there. Since she was planning on going there originally, who's to say that she still ends up going there now? I don't agree with Cora going there. I'd be fine with I'd be fine with Shotzi, Gigi, and Katana and Kaden all going to TNA. I'd be fine with them going to TNA because here's the thing. Shotzi and Gigi can do the Chemical X thing. You know, like, you know, they can still do the Chemical X thing in TNA. It's just going to be without Tatum. It's just going to be without Tatum. I think Shotzi and Gigi can do the Chemical X thing in TNA, help the Knockouts division, and then you've also got Katana and Kaden. So I think those four should go to TNA. Mainly because they're tag teams. Mainly because they're tag teams, and I think they and I think they would benefit from it. AEW had their chance with Cora. Doesn't mean they can't have another. Doesn't mean they shouldn't be allowed to have another chance. Just because they had their chance with her the first time doesn't mean she can't go back. I mean, Blair Davenport could go back. Blair, I've heard maybe Blair could go back to AEW. It's almost like WWE had their chance with Dakota Kai, but they still brought her back. They had their chance with Tegan Nox. They still gave her a second chance, and they still let her go. So why not give Cora Jade a second chance? Why not give Cora Jade a second chance in AEW, man? Like, if you're saying AEW only have one chance to make someone a star, then WWE can get a billion chances with someone. Would Blair want to be with the same company as her ex? Why does that even matter? I don't understand why you think that matters. She can always bring Riley Osborne with her. I don't know why you think that matters. They're always going to be professional with each other. Cora Jade was in WWE with her ex-boyfriend Bron Breakker. Did that bother her? I don't know why you think it's a big deal to be like, oh, don't go to the company with your ex-husband. I don't really see the issue. She can bring Riley Osborne with her to AEW, and the two of them can be a pair on screen. Look at the shit that Sammy Guevara did to Mercedes. Remember the Sammy Guevara story with Mercedes? And Mercedes is in AEW, despite all the things that Sammy Guevara said about her. So I don't see the issue with Blair being in the same company as her ex-husband. I'm just saying, I don't really see the issue. Please don't tell my husband. I mean, she has every right to be upset. Promise me we'll never ever speak of those embarrassing desert princess outfits. I don't think Gigi would go there. As I said, I don't really think it's an issue. I just don't understand why you think it's an issue for someone to work with their ex. I would really like you to explain to me how you think this is an issue. I really don't see the issue with it. But as I said, but as I already told you, I think Gigi will go to TNA anyway. She'll probably go to the same company as Zachary. She'll go to the same company as her boyfriend Zachary Wetz anyway. So, as I already just said, I see Shotzi and Gigi going to TNA. Because, you know, the whole Chemical X thing, they could still do the Chemical X thing in TNA, just without Tatum. But I just don't get your argument. I just do not understand the argument you're trying to make about how insert wrestler should not be in the same company as their ex. I just do not understand that. Just do not understand it at all. What, you think they can't be professional with each other? I think Gigi said Darby hit her and was a bad boyfriend. Well, that's fair enough. Like, if the... Well, that's fair enough. If they treated them like shit, then fair enough. But again, I don't remember... But again... Even if that is true, you think Gigi and Darby aren't going to put their personal issues aside and just... You think they can't put their personal issues aside? Look at Mercedes and Alexa. Alexa got bitter at Mercedes for breaking her nose. And yeah, they had some backstage arguments every now and then. And sure, they had their moments where they had some backstage fights, but still, they still tolerated each other. Even if they didn't like each other. Even if they didn't like each other, if Vince told them you two are having a match, they would still work together, despite their issues. It's not like Mercedes and Alexa said, "No, I am not working with her anymore. No, we're not working together anymore. We don't want to work together anymore." Despite their personal issues and how much they didn't like each other, they still went out there and did their jobs anyway. God, this place sucks. I was never a fan of this place. This is easy. I think I've already said it a bunch of times already whenever I played this game, but this is easily my least favorite area in this entire game because there's way too many enemies. If the enemies, you know, never came back after defeating them, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh, right, I need that stupid mask thing. Ugh! I've got a pirate flare, so we can at least use that.
Pirate flare activated.
I've got a pirate flare, at least I can use that. Saves my saves the backtracking. Okay, so there's a few things we need to do. We need to we need to go to Spiderweb Island, find a fossil, I think, and then it becomes a mask, if I remember correctly. How this all works. Hello? You think Dakota was gonna go to Japan? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think she was gonna go to AEW, but you know, do you really think Dakota can handle Japan style? I mean, to be fair, I didn't think Anna Jay would, and she was able to handle it perfectly fine. And it made her a better wrestler in the process. So, better save Joe. Yeah, I've got to say, yeah, I'll be saving him soon. But I definitely think Dakota will be in but I definitely think Dakota's gonna go to AEW. I know you don't like it. I know you don't like it, Sean, but I just think that's where she's gonna go. Because it just makes the perfect sense. Well, then she better be the one to dethrone Mercedes Moné of the TBS Championship. Alright, we go back here. Besides, I think Ring of Honor's... Also, I think Ring of Honor's starting up a new title called the Ring of Honor Pure. I think that's what it's called. Ring of Honor Pure Women's Championship. Could always have Dakota Kai fight for that. Could always have her go to Ring of Honor and fight for that. And she could be the first champion of that belt, I guess. No, that's fine, Mayo Man. According to your uncle, I'm nearsighted. That's why I broke his glass capsule. Because I'm clumsy. You're welcome to try these glasses. X-ray specs. Wow, I can't see any better, but I feel super smart. With Katana and Kaden released, just end the tag team titles. According to Sean Ross Sapp, no, WWE shouldn't do that. I was watching his, I watched his 1 hour, an hour and a half stream when he talked about the releases. So many people were saying they should just do that. So many people were saying to him, WWE should just end them, and he said no, they shouldn't. He kept telling them, no, don't give them the out. Don't give WWE an out. Tell them to do better. He thinks that WWE should just book them better instead of, you know, giving them an out. He ain't wrong. You have like a good division. Like you actually had a decently thriving women's division. You had Katana and Kaden, Liv and Raquel, Chemical X. You had Meta Girls. You had Roxanne and Cora technically. You had Pure Fusion, you had Damage Control, you had Kabuki Warriors. Like God forbid WWE actually has a thriving division that could actually, oh my God, could actually be good, you know? See how bullcrap that was? Even when I had invincibility frames, I was still getting hit. Come on. If I've got invincibility frames, I should be immobile from being hit, video game. I should be temporarily invincible from taking damage. Not consistently taking damage. I don't know why people listen to SRS. He's an idiot. He has talked crap about Tom and everyone else. He thinks always is right. I understand that. I understand that. You know, not a lot of people... Yeah, I agree. He can be a bit of an idiot sometimes. And he did block me. And I do remember he blocked me once. That was one of the only reasons why I didn't really like him. Because he blocked me when I called him out. I can't remember what for, but I just remember calling him out and he just called me an idiot. I take it I missed Tan Line Island. Yeah, you missed the Tan Line Island stuff. Oh, who's this? Welcome, friend, to the village of lost souls. What's your name? You look familiar somehow. I have no idea who I am. But thank you ever so much for asking. Oh my gosh, you're, that is... How did you come to be in this village? Shantae already knows who this is, and she's just clearly hiding it. I don't know. Nobody knows how they got here. But at least I got to see human Roddy Tops. We're all just here. All I know is I'm alone. I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems are all gone. But you gotta have friends. Stop singing! I'm pretty sure you guys know that reference. That's so sad. I'm only truly happy when I'm asleep. When I sleep, it's like I'm teleported to another world with my family. Yep. But when I wake up, I can't remember them anymore. If only if I could remember. She needs help. She sounds kinda serious. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. I missed Snake Princess Roddy Top, but I got to see Human Roddy, so that makes up for missing Tan Line Island. Yep, it does. Yeah, it does make up for it. Oh, jeez. Another thing I don't think... whoa. Ow! I just got speared right in the face. Oh, thanks, Grim Reaper. Great. That's great so far. I don't think we even know the. I don't even know the age. Like, here's the thing I've always been curious about. I think we're about to see that guy that we speculated is Shantae's dad. Yep, he appears in this. Like, this is another thing I've always was curious about. We see human Roddy. But where's human Abner and Poe? Like, where are they? Like, Like, I was always curious, like, I was always curious about that. I'm like, we saw human Roddy, but why don't we see the human versions of her brothers? Like, I always find that weird. Like, I know Roddy's supposed to be important because she's one of the characters with Shantae's allies, but again, I always found that bizarre. That we didn't see the human forms of her brothers. Abino and Polly aren't considered lost souls, so we wouldn't see them. I see. Aye. Well, I guess that makes sense to why we don't see them. I guess they're not considered dead. I guess they're not considered dead, I guess. Even though being a zombie kind of means you're dead? Blue coin. The only reason we see Roddy here is due to her being a lost soul when she was human. Oh. That makes sense. Oh, that's just lovely. There's a big difference between being dead and being a lost soul. Being dead doesn't make you a lost soul, and being a lost soul doesn't make you dead. I guess that makes sense. Okay, so now we gotta play coin game with these guys. Wait. Yep. Oh, okay. This is all random luck base. This is all random, so I have no idea if I'm going to be correct or not. Ooh, okay. Yay! I think that is just completely random, and I think that's completely random. And it's not like a set. Like, it's not always heads, tails, or heads, or tails, tails, or tails, heads. I think it's always random. I could be completely wrong. Does it look familiar? It does. I'll open it. Oh, look at this! My brothers! I have two brothers. I can remember them so clearly. Him on the right, he's so tall and handsome. He's my big brother. And this guy on the left, he's such a goofball. He's older too, just not by much. They always looked after me. There should be one more. No problem, just describe what you remember. Well, in my dreams, she comes and goes. She's brilliant and smart. I want to be just like her. She's my very best friend in the all world. But whenever I try to reach out, I always manage to... I don't know, something always goes wrong, and I upset her somehow. I just want to tell her how important her friendship is. Oh, I try to grab on, but she runs away. Then I wake up and I'm right back here. Oh, we know who she's talking about. And even Shantae knows. I think I understand. You do? Yes. I promise to find your friend and tell her exactly how you feel. Oh my gosh, thank you. You know, I could really leave this place someday, but for now I'll stay here and dream about our adventures together. Oh, someone else here that could use your help. He'll appear if you use this light to summon him. Don't be afraid when you see him. Hopeful Flame. Shantae knows who she is. She knows who she is, and she knows the friend she's trying to describe. She ain't stupid. Here goes nothing. Hopeful Flame. So technically the human version of Rotitops ain't exactly dead. She can just go back to the human world if she wants to. Who's Star Flame? You should know be here. What they call you, young lady? Shantae, sir. Strange name. Oh right, I have a daughter myself once. Shame to say that I forgot all about. Looks like I forgot everything. Joker at door says this is the village of lost souls. I came to this island to find someone I lost. I should go in the leg lock to reach her. Now, what was her name? Ho ho! Joke on me, I can't recall. This is the guy that's been speculated to be Shantae's dad. I have been here much too long. Could be many years. I need to visit Joker at door. Show him my fist. Maybe smash him with ladder. You should go too before you forget why you came here. No, Rotitops is dead. It is just that the Rotitops here is mentally linked with her. With the one in the real world. Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Be nice to him, Shantae. That could be your dad. That guy is totally Shantae's dad. Gutsy. I would be proud to have you as daughter. But we have never seen Shantae's mum. We've seen her dad, but we've never seen her mum. I mean, for all we know, Shantae's mum could have been one of those genies you save in the first game, I guess. Release the manly musk. Stink it up. Ooh, Nelly! You smell like some kind of mutant buffalo! Get in here, fella, and let's torture you good. A mutant buffalo. Hey! Go away, Geodude. I don't know the names of some of the enemies in this game, so I just call them whatever I would describe them. There's a chance one of those could have been her mom, but it's highly unlikely considering the mystery surrounding her. I think they'd come up with a more unique design for her. Yeah, that would be true. That would be true. Like Shantae just randomly finding her mum and giving her a dance power-up just would be kind of a weird way to introduce her. That is why I'm so upset they haven't been doing any more Shantae games. That's why I want them to do more. Like I want to see Shantae's mum. That's good, Isabel. Oh, burned right in the butthole. Oh, Jesus. And we know that from Risky that Shantae is very much like her mother, except shorter and more annoying, which means Shantae's mum has to be much smaller than to her. That would be completely crazy. That Shantae is taller than her mum. I don't even know why people speculate. Like there was one thing that I remember seeing people speculating, and I was just like, no, that just would not make any sense at all. Like, so many people have sometimes believed Risky is actually Shantae's mum. I'm like, that wouldn't make any sense at all. I don't know why so many people thought that. Oh, Shantae is shorter than her mum. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know why a lot of people just randomly thought, oh, Shantae's mum is actually Risky Boots. Like, this ain't friggin' this ain't Star Wars. Like, this ain't friggin' Star Wars and Luke Skywalker. This ain't Star Wars. This ain't Luke Skywalker meeting Dark Vader, and Dark Vader telling him, I am your father. Like, we don't need any Star Wars ridiculousness here. This is Shantae, not Star Wars. What would that make? Oh wow! I just got shot right in the. And a Geodude just used rollout on me. A Geodude just used rollout on me, and I went flying right into the lava. Well, he's a big boy. Well, the warrior's definitely a big boy, I'll tell you that. Well, the warrior mentions having a daughter and Shantae doesn't know her dad, so it makes sense. But then again, it's never been confirmed, so he could end up not being related to her at all. Exactly, it's just speculation. It's just all speculation in the end. That's why I have been saying we need more. Like that's like, I'm not saying it just because I want more Shantae games. I'm just saying I want more Shantae games so we can get more answers. So we can get more questions answered. Like, there's so much stuff they haven't explored yet. Hopefully they expand on that after they release Risky's Revolution, though I feel like we would end up learning more about her mum since she's more important to the lore. That's true. That is true. I too want to learn more about her mum, but still, I think there's just more stuff we need to learn about certain characters. But I never liked the theory. I never liked the theory that people tried to claim that Risky was her mum. I'm like, no, it's like that just doesn't make any sense. Like, she's a half genie. She's a half genie. Like, oh god. Like, it just wouldn't make any sense, you know? Like, then you're just basically saying Risky would have to be a genie. Because then you're just stupidly saying, oh, that means Risky's technically a genie, which wouldn't make sense at all. Also, if a full genie can't lead the genie realm, then how can they have a child? Good question. Genies had child with humans before they went to the genie realm. Oh yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense because, oh Jesus, because I believe it was like, because Harmony's the oldest. Yeah, they said Harmony. Yeah, Seven Sons confirmed Harmony was the oldest of all the half genies, so she was born first. So she was born first, since she's classed as the oldest. I bet you were happy, Isabel. She'd be classed as the oldest because she was the first one born, right? Because she was the oldest one, so she'd be classed as the first one born, right? And I think Shantae's the youngest. So that would make her last. But then where would that put the others? Like, then the other three would be like in the middle somewhere. Then the other three would be in the middle. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Yes, Harmony was first and the oldest half genie, and Shantae is the newest and youngest. The placement of the others don't really matter as long as Harmony is the oldest and Shantae is the youngest. Well, I guess that makes sense. Like, who cares about the other three? Right? Oh, wow. Okay. I guess it's just their way of saying who cares about the other three? The only ones that matter to us are Harmony and Shantae. Who cares about Zapple, Vera, and Plink? All we care about is Harmony's the oldest and Shantae's the youngest. That's all that matters. But I personally think Zapple is the second oldest, then Vera in the middle, and then Plink is the second youngest. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Zapple looks like she's older. She does look a bit more older than the other two. Oh no, I did not mean to grab that. Way to go. I did not mean to grab that. But it's fine. We only need. But it's fine. It's just that was just accidental. Well, she cosplayed as one. Well, she technically cosplayed as one. Oh man, I totally forgot about Finnan. We already know who that really is. Alright, you. Come on. Get your ass over here. Oh, oh, great. Thanks for that. Hate those enemies. Wow. Okay. Oh! Actually, both Roddy and Risky have both pretended to be half genies. Right. I remember now. There was a part in the first game where Risky pretended to be a half genie in a town. I completely forgot about that. There was a time in the first game where Shantae goes to a random town that never appears again in any other Shantae game. And then Risky just pretends to be a half genie there. I've forgotten the name of the town, but I do remember that. But I actually remember it now. That she did do that once. I actually made it out without being crushed. It's a miracle! Pretended to be a guardian genie on Bandit Town. That's the name, Bandit Town. Yeah, Bandit Town. That's the name. So we technically have had two characters who just pretended to be half genies. It's not that hard to cosplay as one. Just dress up, look fancy, and just dress up and look fancy. And call yourself a half genie, and then Shantae will immediately believe it. And that kind of makes Shantae a little bit naive sometimes. Like she falls for like the obvious tricks. Oh great. She falls for like the obvious tricks in the book. Like so. Oh crap. Bugger. Alright, I expected that to happen. I was close. I was actually close. I was just about to duck. I was just about to duck before that flame got me. That's death number 2. Oh great, I gotta do. Oh great, I gotta do this again. These enemies are so annoying. Actually, the whole dressing up personality trait used to be Risky's thing. Wave Forward later gave that trait to Roddy. They let Risky do that again in 7 Sirens. Yeah, when she pretended to be the mayor. Talk about playing everybody like fools. I can't even lie, dressing up if fun. For example, I watched FNAF movie in the theaters as William Afton and went to the Minecraft movie as Steve. I never did that. Ugh. Dressing up is fun. Oh yeah, it would be. Yeah, dressing up would be fun. Like cosplaying as your favorite characters. Why did I jump there? That was just idiocy on my part. I should have moved a little bit more forward. I should have moved a little bit more forward before I jumped. Yep. There we go. That's more like it. I know we had it with the Friends to the End DLC, but I would like another adventure. Like I think it'd be fun if they did a Shantae game where you play as everybody. Like not just Shantae, but you play as all the allies. Nope, I do not want that. Crap, where's the hole? I'm gonna accidentally grab that, aren't I? I'm gonna accidentally grab that. Oh no, just despawned it. Oh, there's the gap. I think that's a good idea too. They should also add multiplayer to the games so you can play with friends. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to. I think that would make things interesting. Like, look at the Mario games, for example. Look at the Mario franchise. Like, you got Super Mario, like, Super Mario Bros. And all that. Like, and you play with friends, and then you can play as you can play as Mario, you can play as Toad, you can play as Luigi, you can play as Peach, you can play as different colored Toads and Yoshi. Like that can't like that would be cool for the Shantae games to kind of do something like what the Mario franchise does. Like, have an adventure with with everyone. Oh wow, that was poor. That was poor platforming on my part. That was poor platforming. I fell right through that. What? Okay. And you call yourself a good platformer. And you say you're good at platforming games, Patrick. Yes, and everyone will have their own unique abilities and weaknesses. Yeah, I just think it'd be a lot of fun if they just did that. If the Mario franchise can do that expertly well, then I'm pretty sure other franchises can too. Okay. Let's... Oh, I actually can't get up there. For some reason I thought I could. What about a Shantae racing game? What about a Shantae racing game? You'd have to have enough characters for that, though. You would have to have enough characters for it. If you're gonna do a racing game, you'd have to have enough characters. So it would be something like... So for a Shantae racing game to work, they would have to include like all the bad guys from all the games, like all the 7 Sirens. They have to include all the 7 Sirens, Ammo Baron, and some of his allies, and all that stuff. The Tinkerbats, Risky, etc. You would just have to include a whole bunch of characters that have been in the games. A 2D platformer with more than 2 players on screen can get chaotic, but that's what makes it so fun with 3 or 4 people. A Shantae racing game would be cool, but as of where the series stands right now, perhaps it could just be like a short little option, bonus mini game or something. Yeah, to me it feels like they don't have I feel like they would need to have enough characters for it. I mean, sure, they probably do have enough characters for it, like the Pirate Master. They could include the Pirate Master, the 7 Sirens, Evil Shantae as like a skin color for Shantae, because you know, like Mario and like the Mario games had like skins, like different colored skins. So like you could give like Shantae a different colored skin, like the nega Shantae skin tone, something like that. Risky's racing pirate ship would be a pirate ship. Yeah, a pirate ship with wheels. It's time for Dagron, Dagron! Drop the Dagron, Dagron Ball Z! Yeah! Oh, beautiful! That is exactly what I need. Wow, you... This boss can be a real dick sometimes, seriously. This boss can just be a real dick sometimes. This way is he coming? Thanks. Beautiful. Well, I don't think I'm going to be surviving this. Oh, you destroyed my platform, you dick. Yep, didn't think so. This boss is a real dick sometimes. This boss can be a real dick. Ugh. Alright. This is where the two hearts is really... This is where the 2 life points are really starting to play a factor here. Yeah, it could bring back the color skins from Half Genie Hero. Yeah, cause they did like a police officer Shantae, a beach Shantae, a ninja Shantae. Like, they had like interesting skin tones. Like even jammies. Shantae and her jammies. Like, I just think it'd be really... I think racing games could be interesting. Life points? What is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Well, I don't see Shantae playing any Blue Eyes White Dragons now, do I? Oh, why are you so close? It's like he just picks one at random to smash, and it's irritating. Okay. Come on, you. Oh my. Okay. This is getting a little bit... I'm gonna get a little bit impatient over this, am I? Just try not to lose your patience. Okay, come on. Gotcha. That's what I need. Like, we could have a Nega Shantae skin, classic Roddy skin, even human Roddy skin. Though I have no ideas what Bolo and Sky is, but it doesn't even have to be an exclusive to racing games. It could be like a main series game. True. You could even like create. You could create some skins as like exclusive to the racing game itself. You know, to show that, you know, you gave the character something unique. Right, which way is he coming? Oh. Thanks for that, buddy. Oh, come on. So close. Alright. Alright. This is where the two health points are really coming into play here. We could even give Roddy her pit crew outfit. Yeah, like there's a lot of creativity you could do. Yeah, there's a lot of creativity you could come up with. Oh, well, that wasn't smart. Well, Shantae doesn't have any ice-type abilities, unfortunately. She's a damn half-G. Oh! Thanks for the hit detection there, buddy! Thanks for the hitbox there, buddy! Greatly appreciate that. You would think because she's got genie magic, she could do like an ice-type move. Being a magical bean. All they gave her was fire and electricity, because you can summon like a electric cloud. Oh, brilliant. Oh, great, he's speeding up! I don't like that. Gotcha, you bitch! Oh, the girl's name is Akari. The girl's name is Akari, because she appears in, she appears in the Masters EX game, so yeah, that's it. So yeah, so her name's Akari. Tinkerbats again. Hey, get back here. Yeah, get back here. Another map I see. Hey, Frostbite Island. Yay, ice. But at least the ice in this game is not as bad. Hello, I wait for you. Hello, sir. I make good friend with Joker at door. He knows left fist and right fist by name. Village of Lost Souls, all free to go. That's wonderful. But not all want to go, I think. Some they wait for someone important to come back. Like I did. Okay. I leave to find my little girl. I remember more and more each time. I have a gift for you. Why am I giving him an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression? I don't know. One soul I found him lost in village. New arrival maybe. He was sleeping now. Maybe you can get him to wake up. Find a way, okay? Take him. Good luck to you. We'll find what we look for one day. Don't forget to talk with Roddy in the real world to tell her what human Roddy thinks. I won't forget because that's mandatory. I have to do that. It's mandatory I do that anyway because I have to give them Barracuda Joe's soul. Thanks for everything you've done for me. I wish my friend was exactly like you. Aw, isn't that lovely? Well, isn't that lovely? Yeah, it's a mandatory thing. I have to go see Roddy Tops anyway. To give them the lost soul.
Pirate flare activated.
Pirate flare activated. I found your boots, risky boots. What a cheeky thing to say. Oh yeah, I found your boots, risky boots. You're funny. That's just too funny. Hey, Bowie. Poey, however you bloody say it. Look who's back. So what's this I hear about you and Risky Boots? What? You're all high and mighty when it comes to us. But I suppose you can team up with her and all's fine and dandy? You got the wrong idea. I just try to help everyone I care about. Fancy that. So what brings you all the way out here anyway? Oh, I found a place. The Village of Lost Souls. You don't need to say nothing more. I know all about it. About what? My night job. Something I'm working on. None of your biz, sis. Aww. Anyway, I found this here. Lost soul. How cute! It's a wandering soul. It must have been separated from its body and can't find its way home. Whose soul is it? Only one way to find out. Just need to trigger the right memories. Maybe this fellow committed some foul deed in life, something he'd never forget. Or true love, someone he or she will remember for all time. Or something embarrassing, like maybe he did a diaper commercial as a child. You're wrong! Who said that? Confetti ain't commit no crime. Oh, it's Barracuda Joe. See, that wasn't so hard. Take his spirit back to him. Well, assuming you kept the body. If not, I've got a few spares lying around. I don't think Ammo Baron would appreciate that. I don't think Ammo Baron would appreciate bringing a zombie Barracuda Joe back to his base. He'd probably freak out. Wow, I can't believe this. It's not a big deal. Listen, Roddy. I met someone in the Village of Lost Souls. She explained some things to me, and well, I just want you to know that whatever happens, I'll always be your friend. Really? Through thick and thin, no matter what. Big brother? Think she means it, sis. Don't mess it up this time. Can we have her for dinner? That's the kind of garbage I'm talking about. Oh, a death mask. Hey, I could use this. I'll trade you this pirate flare. Good luck returning the soul. Watch your back, I don't trust that pirate gal. She's just such an innocent zombie. Like, who would have thought you'd live in a world where zombies are nice people? Zombies are supposed to be things you fear. And the fact that Shantae is not afraid of a zombie person, that just tells you a whole lot. If she's willing to make friends with a zombie. There's Ammo Baron, not you again. I thought you were out of my hair for good. You should be ashamed of yourself for what you've done to this place. The last mayor wasn't too bright. That's an understatement. But at least he cared about us. You're just using this place for your own selfish gain. Oh, does he? Does he care about you, Shantae? Like, how many times has he fired you throughout the series for the stupidest of reasons? I wouldn't really call that caring. But go on. It's my town, I'll do whatever I want. Drat, where's that blasted targeting module going to arrive? Where's Barracuda Joe? Can't install it without him. You seen him around? And what happened to my new recruits? Come to think of it, they didn't come back from the palace. What's taking them so blasted long? I can't get the show on the road without them either. Ah, Twitch and Vinegar, I see. Whisper softly to Barracuda's soul. Awaken sweet baby sunshine. Shantae, get away from him! What? Leave him! He's an internal testament to my status as a bachelorette. No way. I won't let you waste your life standing there like an old man I destroyed. I give you Barracuda Joe. Barracuda Joe's alive. This is absolutely incredible. How did you accomplish this? You're such an amazing friend. I'll never question your judgment again. I'll remember that statement. I will remember that. I will remember that statement in Half Genie Hero and Seven Sirens Sky. And what do you do in those games? Question Shantae's judgment. Joe's had time to think. And, a lot of fish in the sea. And all that. Well, back to work. Uh-oh, someone's not happy. Come back and marry me, you scumbag! Why does Joe refer to himself in the third person? I have no idea. Oh boy. Oh wait, I gotta remember, I gotta do that weird thing with that Brandon dude. Gotta go get his blade or whatever. Honestly, given how rude modern Sky is, I'd say that's kinda deserved. To be fair, like, she says like, "Oh, I'm never gonna judge you again," and then in the next two games, she questions Shantae's judgment. I'm just like, and it's just like, why even give her that sentence? Like, why even make her say that if she's just gonna? Isn't Sky from the desert town? Yeah. She is. She ended up moving to Scuttle Town just to live with Shantae. I think it was called Oasis Town. It was in the first game. You go back to that town and you end up returning back. Oh, okay. I did not know that was there. Yeah, Oasis Town makes a brief comeback in Half Genie Hero. Oh, wrong place. I'm just getting too trigger happy. Don't worry, happens all the time. Yeah, she used to live in Oasis Town, but then she just moved to Scattle Town just to be with Shantae. And besides, desert is hot. I wouldn't want to live in a desert. It would be hot every day. My blade. Oh gosh. Shh. He's going to say the words. I gain the advantage! I don't remember this part. He speaks the blade by the power of the... He takes the blade and by the power of Grayskull he becomes He-Man! Is this a Masters of the Universe reference? I'm not on the count with my bad temper and outlandish outfit. It's not what's on the outside, like skin and hair. It's what's on the inside that counts. A kind heart, blood, and your guts. That makes the body go round. That means a lot, Brandon. Who's Brandon? Knock it off! You're just the same guy with a jazzy hood top. To yourself. Oh, sweet! We saw it! Yep, the Grim Reaper's ghost will pay good money for this. Now let's head back to Ammo Baron before he notices we're missing. See ya, girlfriend! Wait! The girl's from Saliva Island! You work for Ammo Baron? Yes, they do. I have no idea how to change back. Well done, buddy. What is the music? And why don't we ever hear it again? Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty good music. And I don't know what Masters of the Universe is. I've never heard of it, so I wouldn't get the reference. All right, so everybody's back. I still need that targeting module. It's probably waiting to be picked up at Frostbite Island. I for real don't remember that part, and I have no idea how. It's not really important to the story, is it? I mean, yeah, it's mandatory. Masters of the Universe is a series that He-Man is from. Oh, that's why Sean. Oh, that's why Sean made that He-Man thing. That's why he said the He-Man thing. It's almost like he knew exactly what he. It's almost like he knew exactly. Okay, so we want to upgrade the head, faster whipping, or make it deal more damage. I want it to deal more damage, thank you very much, because more damage the better, if you ask me. More damage the better, if you ask me. Shantae, have you seen Bolo around anywhere? He seemed to have vanished. I suppose I was too hard on him. He's a great assistant, even though I know he'd rather be off exploring. He's just not into this dusty old stuff. Oh, Uncle. But this experiment was different. I was attempting to prove the effects of virtuous forms of magic, and I thought I could contain the magic. I could help you to what? Never mind, I'm just a foolish old man. I just hope Bolo's safe. Ah, he'll be right. He's a big boy. I have no idea how I forgot to get this guy. He's like one of the first ones you would get in the entire game. Well, actually second, because the first one is in a... Well, actually the first one is when you're trapped in that bath. Second one. Alright. Get our health back to full, and I think that would be a good time to call it here. I think that'll be a good time to call it here. The challenge is definitely picking up now. It's definitely getting a bit more trickier. So, until next time, guys. See yous next time.